Excuse me. You there? The gentleman with the sword? Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly? Would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards... have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Hello, in it. Hour of need.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous,
Why, of course. And though I cannot strongly...
Did one of them get off?
That's the day done then. Drinks.
With the right to
You there!
consult any
Fancy a drop of the Empire's?
Fresh fish!
Give me one of
All
those
from the
cans.
Sea of Grace this...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business. And...
All this for a drink.
not just any... drink. The very best, especially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
I have no business with branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be go- This is lighter.
I can always take it.
You will do no such thing.
Oh, Master, had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from...
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. Sorry about the welcome. Here. You can tell Etienne.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Word is that the legions are ready into march.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say.
You mean
Why not just tell me in the first place?
an honest man where, after all, we both know... And if you don't, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give...
I didn't realize crystals were...
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Do you...
I think you're doing what...
Yeah. A reward for a job... I thank you.
The markets are up.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Huh. Where's your cup?
Hey, you lost us.
Me? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns...
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth...
How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. only chival... Oh, and just so you know, I won't be out. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Now...
If that's what you want.
Cocky. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So... It's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer! Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Stay down! You've got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to... As unlikely as it may seem. There are those...
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of it, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses and despite my best attempts at secrecy. Which brings me to my request.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked...
It's no wonder so many die before...
Tragic. True, but be discreet for both our sake.
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need...
Not half as much as I need. I don't eat it here, though.
Has it always been...
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
That's something, Ali. I have something for you.
From the chamber. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you? And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
It's not been half a minute.
Enough! You'll work faster next time.
Here. It looks like you...
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger.
Drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
All right.
Business. Don't...
Ah, so just as well.
So he really is a...
There was a time when he was the Val. He was one of the only people round.
Rare for one in his business.
My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people... That's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Heard the bones fell five.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over it.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded?
Fuck, hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
Greetings. You are one of the Dame's chosen, I see.
Clive.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause... You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will... There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he will...
Fine.
The markets are a veritable...
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done. You, Branded, here now. You're late.
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well,
All right.
My, he's over that way, towards the...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to... Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking?
The wolf's work, no doubt. Someone needs to put an end to this.
you, Branded, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor... That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we...
Nor am I.
See? I told you, he talks too much.
You're not the Branded I bought. Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers...
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the... You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the corrupt. It's you here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Up till then.
I let her out of her pen. I think she's lost.
I can't
She's beautiful white hair, and she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she must be starving.
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by... Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet.
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
more brown than white. Is that... someone napping on the... I hope they don't mind the The crystal.
Chloe, I was calling...
What?
Get up now. You've slept, Chloe. Why did you already turn into a rock? You knew you were my favourite. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're...
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever.
No, don't...
It's true. And without that Bran.
Dad said...
They do. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
It's over. Keep your distance, boy.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want? Good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branding until the new year.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hit. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts.
Many traders stopped to peddle their wares on that, but only one's been seen.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Brett, and that's even with the date.
Understood.
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from Northreach.
Why, of course.
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with the soldiers.
Yeah, he had a comb, which he... But old though it was, and I stood firm, however. And for all...
And do you know where he went?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound. But as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound. Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. That's enough! bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next... The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
It might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
If it was a... You are still in one. You will be pleased to hear that your they said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east.
Thank you, but... I was on my way to...
You... I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. The veil counts among its patrons, according to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen.
Not to mention this.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I will. And thank you.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the main road.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obvious.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from each
They're not
same
from the garrison.
I
swear this passage used to be secret.
Enemies upon us!
Of course it is.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
Stay down!
It's over.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might... Let's have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Some of the cannoneers!
Not this time.
That's enough.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
My wounds, boy.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Lisa. It's Ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time. Too slow. Not this time. Wake up! A little help. Not this time. Too slow.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashyyyk.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left. But hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Not this time.
Torgal!
There's a good boy.
My wounds, boy! Flames to me! Torgal!
Need to end this quickly.
Well done, Torgal.
Can't take much more of this.
Torgal! Well done, Torgal. A little help! Torgal!
used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Miners. The gods.
The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out there to see.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to attack the capital. Could this be why?
What? You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to let the sticks, then ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Right-yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.